So, in our last league, we ended up running into pretty much this list or something very close to it. It was a brought back list. So brought back plus all of these things that can be brought back with Lurrus is pretty sweet. So we have brought back, giving back the potential of a bobble or a seal of fire. Our opponent kills a Lurrus, we can brought that back to just rebuy our Lurrus. We can rebuy our mentor, so it's like a safety net for our creatures. And then Avalanche Riders, we just let it go to the graveyard, plus maybe a fetch, plus something else, and you brought it back. So that's kind of interesting. At the top end here, we have a Showdown of the Scalds, which lets us basically dig and then make our stuff super big as well, which gets it out of the bolt range, but also just makes it a quick and fast clock. What do we have that goes along with brought back? Well, we have things like Soul Guide Lantern that can be sacrificed, Burnington Forge, which can. We have Fulminator here as well. This is kind of interesting. Not to mention that what y'all is saying is Showdown, brought back, they can come back. It can bring back pretty much anything we've got going on here. So we have a lot of things that can go to the graveyard. We hope to not run into perhaps Rest in Peace. And if we do, our brought backs are not as strong. But otherwise, it's value, bringing it back with either Lurrus or brought back. Let's go. This list looked fun. F. Nope, no Mana Tithe. No Mana Tithe. That's not how the list was. Someone went and found the list. We're playing the list. This is what we're doing with the list. I know we didn't put in Artifact Hate. We're not afraid. We're not afraid. They beat us. They beat our bridge. We're going to beat someone else in their bridge. Are you concerned? Don't be concerned. Just embrace how great this may be. Yorion. Well, we got a couple cleansing wildfires. Suppose we can keep this. You believe in land destruction's superiority? Yeah, it's taxes or like, you know, Tron or something. Opponent mulligans to 6. Don't mulligan too much, opponent. Don't do it. We're gonna get ya. Yoriatron. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Alright, Windswept Heath, go, opponent. Guess we're gonna have to go get some red mana. Do. Hey, I can't. Okay, I can still blow that up. Forest Abundant Growth. Luckily, I get to blow that up. Go get our Sacred Foundry here. Ha ha ha. Gotta go boom boom. Blast it. Get out of here. Hammer Time Tron. Oh my gosh. Gotta equip those hammers, exactly. Yeah, it appears it's gonna be Niv or some sort of 5, 6, 7, 13 color deck. Hey, basically gonna win now. Check it out. I'm saving the Arid Mesa because if you get a brought back, things get really crazy. Windswept Heath. They're like, whoa, hold on here. What are you gonna do to me? I don't know. Do we play a mentor here or do I play Cleansing, leave up bolt? I feel like I just jam a mentor and see if they can deal with that. Then I could like Avalanche Riders. You bet they have decay? Well, then they can decay it. Joke's on them. If they leave it around for a little bit, we'll get them. We'll get them. Mentor. Imagine if this sticks for longer than one turn. Then I could Cleansing and Bolt, or I can just like Avalanche Riders and just not make a token. Make them have it, exactly. Exactly. Look, it's a Triome coming into play tapped. We're gonna blast that. We're gonna blast that. We're gonna blast that. I'll be honest, I don't know what's the better turn. Just Avalanche Riders and completely take them off a land, or Cleansing Wildfire and make the tokens. Windswept Teeth. Do we have a play, my opponent? Do we have a play? If they kill the Mentor, we're going with the Riders. Kaya's Guile? K Command? Gut Shot, ha, gotcha. Kaya's Guile, all right. My opponent gains some life here. We do the thing. We do the thing. We're going to just Avalanche Riders them and blow up the Triome. My opponent's just not gonna have mana here. Boom, that feels really good. It's so nice to curve all the way up to 4 and then just destroy them. Riders go burr. Trying to. This looks like a beautiful like Cleansing Wildfire turn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Pillar, pff, get rid of that. Do I pay Echo cost here? Nah. What if we get a brought back here? Who knows? We potentially could. Gonna fetch first. Then we're going to Cleansing the Pillar here. Lurrus is kind of silly to play here. What if we get brought back though? Oh, brought back. Have I played any of the Riders and Ephemerate lists? I have not. My opponent makes green mana here and goes fetching. Savage. I'll Stone Rain you again. I'll Stone Rain you again. What do I want to get rid of this time? White mana? That seems pretty good. Get rid of the white mana. Get out of here. White mana usually means Kaya's Guile, which means bye-bye graveyard. Get 'em. Oh my gosh. This is land destruction. I'm gonna have to talk to Ice9 about this one. This is something. Whoa, Misty Rainforest is illegal plays. Get that out of here. Okay. I kind of want to keep this around, possibly. I'm not feeling as lucky, so let's keep it around. There you go. A little Seal of Fire, a little 2/2. My opponent has a family? Nah, I don't have a family. What are you talking about? In for 2, or attempting to. How many lands have we gotten rid of? Enough. We've actually only gotten rid of 2. You know, we let them fetch for basics. Zale. What does Misty Rainforest get? Breeding Pool or something like that? We've already used the forest. I'm a mind reader. Breeding Pool. Abrupt Decays or Seal Fire, so I'll hit them for 2. Got him. We have 6 damage, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have them in a virtual 2. Virtual 1 if they fetch. I take no prisoners. I'm trying real hard. They're at a virtual 1 when I go through all of this. Ooh. Fetching but does nothing. We'll attempt a bolt here. Resolves. Bobble. Take a peek at the top of our library, because that matters. It's a lightning bolt off the top. I guess I'll attack and take that draw. I guess we'll do that. Look, I can even play Lurrus here and play Seal of Fire and this bolt. Oh! How's everything in Texas? Cold, warm, cold, wet, warm, hail, burn. Nice, double bolt. We win? Feels good. Tornado. How's it in address? Temple Garden. Shocks in. 5 mana. Nope. I don't want to even know what that is gonna go get. I don't care. I don't want to know. I don't want to see you randomly get something that stops me. They got to cast their spell. They did. Is this a Fulminator match? Who cares? See, why play Snowlands? They're just never going to cast their big things. I feel like this is Fulminator Mage territory here. Gosh, this is going to be so brutal. So Fulminator Mage is in. I feel like I could potentially cut 1 Lurrus. Let's cut 1 Seal, 1 Bolt, 1 Lurrus, 1 Showdown? I don't know about this. What's up, Cody Hope? How's it going? Party of 6. Welcome. Maybe I should, like, keep 1 Mentor out for a Showdown. I don't know. They could have, like, an Anger, Fire Spout, Slagstorm, Kolaghan's Command. I feel like Showdown just can win us a game. Mentors are fine. Let's take out... This is just so much. It's SO. (5-0) with the elementals. Nice. What am I supposed to do here? Maybe I take out a land. So many lands here. I'm gonna take out 1 more Seal of Fire. I'm afraid them going after my graveyard. Kaya's Guile steals our stuff. I'm gonna try it. It does nothing for many turns. We do this so you don't have to. We are playing Aspiring Spikes list. Trying to see this red-white lockout style. Is this abundant growth on this basic forest again? Are you afraid? Man, that's not a good idea. What if I Cleansing Wildfire that? We'll start with the flagstones here, pass back. I mean, it's not like I'm going to do a whole lot immediately here. Opponent's got 3 mana. We look like we're holding up Mana Tithe. Valky. Valky. There we go. Have a 2/2. Have a 2/2. Nothing special about that. What a hand I've got, right, opponent? I agree. What a hand. What a hand. Flagstones off the top is kind of crazy. I would do that just to see what, you know. We can also like Sunbake Canyon and like draw and do stuff. Oh gosh. Alright, we'll play 1 Sunbake Canyon down past turn. Cernamon, thank you for the sub and welcome. Thank you. How's it going? Get sweet emotes. Our subs do a terrible job of welcoming new subs. Zale got it in there. Zale's forgiven. Everybody else, you're in trouble. Bird. Bird. There we go. This is true, Zale. This is true. It is getting pretty long. That's true. That's true. 38 months earlier. Oh my gosh. All right, what are we doing here? We're doing nothing, aren't we? All right. Imagine if we find a Fulminator Mage. Oh, the things we could do. Tax for 2. Okay. That's it? That's all you got? That's all you got? That's all he got. All right. Land, go. I can attempt to draw, fetch, and then brought back. If my opponent has a counter, it's a little bit sad, shall we say. Because then I would lose a land, technically. Doesn't really hurt us, though. They could have a Kaya's Guile as well. I mean, that's probably not the worst thing either. Opponent attacks us for 2. 16 to 14. We're doing nothing. They're doing nothing. We're all doing nothing. Hey. Acid Wolfpack, we are. How are you? How goes it? Thank you for the 3 months. There you go. Zale's dropping the 3. Here comes BT. Ooh. I was going to say BTL, but that's Omnath. It draws a card. Holding black mana. Temple Garden. Tapped. All the mana. Oh no, life gain first, then all the mana if they fetched. Okay, let's fetch ourselves here. We're gonna fetch... I need to fetch and shock, so let's just go get Snugger Mountain. Let's go ahead and draw a card here. We will then brought back both of these cards. They come into play tapped. On my upkeep, I'm going to go ahead and fetch again. Thin, 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 thin. Thin, 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 thin. Duh. Draw a new card. There's a Fulminator. I don't know if I want to show them a Fulminator, and the Fulminator doesn't do a lot here. 4, 5, 6. I kind of want to do this flagstone thing just to see what happens. Because, you know, it's fun. Because, you know, ramping. So now I could, like, Fulminator, bring it back, blow up some lands. We do have a lot of lands, I will say that. Exactly, who said red, white can't ramp? I'm getting hit for 6 here, puts me to 12. Yep. Doesn't exist, Zale. Just enjoy. I am lazy. Midstream. Zale, you can hit up deck picks in the Discord. If you're a sub, that's where it is. That's where it is. Are we getting hit for 6 here? Should I have brought in these on thin ices? I was greedy. Oops, all lands. 6 damage. They're afraid of, I think, Condemn or something. What's up, Grabby Base? How's it going? Draw for the turn. Seal of Fire. Kind of interesting. Let's draw another card. Bolt. Okay. Let's go ahead and Seal of Fire. Let's attempt to Bolt Omnath and Seal of Fire Omnath. Then I can brought back my Seal of Fire and lands, the Sunbaked Canyon. It's kind of cute. And if they counter the Lightning Bolt, I could Seal of Fire and brought back. So now I can, like, play Sunbaked Canyon here and get value off my Sunbaked Canyon. I don't know if I need to get that Seal of Fire back now, but I can definitely try. Let's try. Let's see if they have like a Kaya's Guile or something. Why not, right? I can kill the Valky and then start playing Riders if this resolves. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Oh my gosh, it resolved. It resolved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Abrupt Decays this. Am I supposed to just kill this? Am I supposed to kill this? What am I supposed to kill here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana right now. I feel like I'm supposed to kill Valky, but I'm kind of afraid that they'll play their own Valky, but I guess it goes up to 7. When it goes up to 7, 2 Avalanche Riders only does 4. I think I'm going to kill the Valkyes. Alright, so Abrupt Decay did its thing, sure. Now my opponent's doing something else. Four mana. They gonna keep Valky alive? Restoration Angel? Okay, becomes a 2/2. Dies. All right. Cool. Nice. it was a 2-2 briefly. All right, what else we got here, opponent? Ren and 6 gets Misty Rainforest back. Okay. It means they're going to have a lot more mana. Thanks, Ren and 6. Maybe they'll play something or attack with Bird here. They do not. All right. I could Avalanche Riders. I think I play the Snow-Covered Plains. I can Avalanche Riders and then bring back Lurrus, Seal of Fire to kill Bird. I can Avalanche Riders maybe the Forest here. Let's go ahead and see if this resolves. I get attack then too before I do Lurrus. If they let the 2 through, then I can attempt Lurrus and Seal Fire to get rid of the Ren and 6. They may just be like, that's fine, I'll buy it back here. Sure. They're like, yeah, that's good. You got it, Fluffy. Thanks. Now I'm going to try to attack your Ren and 6. Bam. Whoa. Fatal pushes. Okay. So now I think I still play Lurrus here, or attempt to, and then Seal of Fire the Bird of Paradise. And Seal of Fire. Take a little bit of damage. A little scary. Ren and 6 might be able to kill me. Helix, Ren and 6. Bad. One can hope this is not what will about to happen here. You believe in me? Well, my opponent's trying to do something here. Overgrown 2. Fetched and Shocked. Do we have another Fatal Push? Abrupt Decay? Assassin's Trophy. Okay. Go get a land. I'm going to still Seal Fire the Bird here. The Ren and 6 is obviously dangerous, but I'm going to kill 2 lands next turn. They'll only get 1 land back. And I can buy a turn with Sunbay Canyon. Plus my opponent's only got 2 cards plus this Misty Rainforest. What I could do is hit the Pillar plus the Island, and if I hit the 2 blue lands, Misty Rainforest has to find like a Hallowed Fountain to get blue. It's kind of interesting. Oh, land! Just like I wanted it. Alright, Avalanche Riders to kick things off here. Let's go ahead and hit the basic island for now. Oh, we're fetching. We're fetching. Do we have another Fatal Push? Leave me alone, opponent. Stop it. All right, there's a Steam Vents. Some blue mana. A little green, a little blue, a little white, a little black. A lot of mana. Kaya's Guile, all abilities. We'll sack. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Mentor's probably better here, right? Let's go ahead and slap down a mentor and see if we can't, I don't know, get him somehow. 3 cleansing wildfires off the top. Let's go. I don't know if I'm fetching. Not yet, at least. I'm gonna pass through to my next turn. White mana for multicolored spell. Undoes. White color for just Godless Shrine. Green, Bant colors. Teferi, bounce, bounce. Are we bouncing? Are we bouncing? Bounce. Bubba bounce. Upticks with Teferi. 1 card in hand. I don't think I want to fetch with this Arid Mesa. Attacks for 1. Okay. 1 unknown card here. Are we going to uptick with Ren and 6 or downtick? We had a Seal of Fire. This can kill this. Ren and 6. Gets their Misty Rainforest back. Has kind of all their colors again. I'm not going to fetch here. So, Mentor, attack, Ren and 6 here. Then we'll play a Fulminator and pass turn. Not sure I sacrifice here. Instructions unclear. So Fulminator Mage played. This gives me a second creature here as well, in case they get another Kaya's Guile off the top. Your move, opponent. You have lots of mana, 2 cards. Bounces Mentor. Deals 1 damage upstairs. This is why I have to be careful of the Ren and 6. Attacks, giving me the turn back, it looks like. Land played, and passing the turn. All right. Top of the library is another Mentor. Not exactly what we needed here. I know I can play both. I'm going to make it look like I've got something else going on. And attack Teferi to get rid of Teferi, even though I know I'm dead to Ren and 6 in this token. Maybe they'll think I have like a Helix and be afraid. They're also way down on clock here. Fetching. Triome. Fetching. Kind of showing me how many lands they have. I don't think that's a wise idea. Okay. They got us. All right. So we're going to what? Game 3 here. They have 6 minutes on their clock. We drew a ton of lands. Oh, Showdown gonna show up. Whew. All right. Do I want these on thin ices? My opponent have so many Kaya's Guiles, I'm almost feeling like one brought back can be taken out and put like an on thin ice for it. I am also on the play now. That's important. Yeah. Don't keep the hand that does nothing till turn 4. Let's think here. I think Monastery Mentor is definitely a way I win this, and I think Fulminator Mage is definitely good against them. So maybe I just keep the Broadbacks and not worry about the Kaya's Guile. Run it back and just not keep the kind of hand I just had. Let's bring a Lurrus back in for one Showdown. Let's run it. I don't think I have to be so heavy on the 4 drops. We just want to win this on turn 2, 3 by interacting with their lands. Let's play first. Well, 2 Showdowns is probably not a great idea. Cleansing, no second land. Let's get rid of this hand. Here we go. All right. We can keep this. I want to keep a Lurrus, but I think double Fulminator might not be bad here. What if I get rid of the Cleansing Wildfire? You know what? Let's get rid of the Cleansing Wildfire and work on hitting a land here with this Bauble. It seems like the smartest play here. That way I have all the Fulminators, Lurrus to follow up, and then Baubles for days. The Wooded Foothills. Please fetch a non-basic. Darn it. Basic Forest. That's fine. Let's take a peek at the top of our library. It is a... Seal of Fire is not what I want, so we'll fetch that away. Take 2 random draws here. Let's go white here, only because Lurrus is more useful at the moment than Fulminator Mage. Double draw coming. Mentor plus brought back. All right. Well, Broadback's technically a way to ramp here. I think it's worth doing it right now, too. Cool. All right, so we've got our 3 lands. Broadback's just uses basically a Farseek of sorts. Fulminator's looking pretty strong here. Lurrus doesn't look bad. Can lead with Mentor here as well. Ooh, a little Thoughtseize. Well, you're not going to fetch with Windswept, making both Fulminators. So which one of these? Lurrus out, Mentor in? Takes a Lurrus. Cool. We'll go ahead and play our Mentor here and pass. And we have a couple Fulminator Mages. They could fetch basic here. If they fetch non-basic at the end step of them, I will go ahead and get a Sacred Foundry. I do this to kill off the Mentor. Completely fine with me. So that I get some F6 value here, we're going to fetch Arid Mace to Sacred Foundry as soon as opponent gives me priority. A Wrenn and 6 would be really good for them right here. If they were to play a Wrenn and 6, I'd be a little upset. Double green. Yep, Wrenn and 6 mana. All right. I guess the Showdown's now not a bad card to see here. Looks like we might be playing the clock a little bit now. Oh. Oh, Lurrus. You're very interesting here. Let's go for the bigger play here, which is Lurrus. I play Bobble Down on my upkeep. I guess I can't quite do that. I was thinking at my upkeep I crack this, so if I find it brought back, but this is at the beginning of the upkeep. Still, an extra draw here is probably very welcome. And that my opponent's not going to be... I'm not going to get them less on lands here. This is probably an okay play for the turn. That might have been the case, Zale. So you would have just held one Fulminator Mage at this point, because it would have just been more cost effective. I could see that. Four mana Omnath. Draws a card, draws Godless Shrine. Picks up a land. They picked up the Wooded Foothills. Bobble trigger here for us. Another bobble. Let's bobble, bobble. Go ahead and kill a land here. No real reason to attack. Set stop here. I don't want to get Thoughtseize. Let's take a peek at what's going on. Niv Mizzet. So we stop them from Niv Mizzet here. Except now when they fetch, they can play Niv Mizzet. Niv Mizzet mana. So maybe not playing that Fulminator that turn cost us briefly here because my opponent got an extra land that ended up getting them to this Omnath. Opponent Bring to Lights instead of the Niv Mizzet in hand. Gets a Valky. There's Valky on the opposite side. Okay. I think we're dead. Plays my Lurrus. You gotta love it. Hits for 4. Since we didn't bring in the On Thin Ices here, this will be very interesting. But we'll play the Fulminator Mage and use it as a blocker, and they can't kill it because of Valky. Double draw here. The brought back. And a Showdown. I guess I Fulminator and Showdown here. Or sorry, not Showdown. Bring it back and pass turn. Then I take the 7. And we'll see what happens from there. Opponent's going to gain the life. Not really concerned about that. All the basics. So the Fulminator maybe is not the best idea for this matchup. Could have sacked it for free. Sort of. Sort of-ish. Bring to light. Oh, Helix. Helix does it. If I play Fulminator Mage, it can't sack for free because you have to sack, tap the Sunbaked Canyon. It's 4 mana with the brought back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we wouldn't have done anything. We would have, well, I guess we would have drawn Arid Mesa. Ah, well, there you go. There you go. Opponent gets us. Fulminator Mage not great against the multiple basics. Maybe we should have kept the Cleansing Wildfire, and that would have messed their mana up a little bit more at the very beginning. Fulminator Mage was the incorrect one. We were thinking, oh, we'll just kill some of the lands, and that just didn't happen. And we are learning. We are learning. That is a true fact. I would have thought Fulminator Mage would have been a little bit better, but I guess the 2 games where they have Ren and 6 were pretty good, and maybe I just need to keep the Lightning Bolts and Seal Fires still in, and trim, like, maybe the brought backs because my opponent can interact with our graveyard. That seemed to be kind of how we lost that. We didn't get the value out of our graveyard there. All right, we're 0-1. Opponent's 0-1. We're on the draw, it looks like. All right, let's try it. We got a Flagstones here. We got the Arid Mesas. Got the Showdown after the Monastery Mentor. Oof, that's some value if I've ever seen it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Boggle. Well, I can chump block for days. I can chump block for days. We're going to ramp ourselves up to Showdown and then Mentor plus spell, hopefully. Oh boy. They didn't put anything on the Boggle. They didn't put anything there. We're good. We're good. Just play another creature. That's fine. Woo. Dodging bullets. Dodging bullets. Let's go get a Sacred Foundry, Flagstone played, Cleansing Wildfire doing its thing. Ramp, ramp, ramp. Let's go. Absolutely use Flagstone's ability. Another Mentor. Not really what I wanted to see. All right, a little bit of ramping there. Got some Mentors. Maybe I have to play a Mentor to block. 3rd land for my opponent. Looking a little sketchy here. Temple Garden. Shocks in. 3 cards left. 1 white used for Spirit Link. Life linking. Daybreak Coronet. All right, a 4/4 and a 1/1. Doesn't kill me, thankfully. I think it is that. I think it's go wider. But this is going to be interesting because Boggle really big. Boggle really big. Do I just Showdown here and then try to have a crazy turn with Mentor? I think it has to be something like that. I feel like it has to be this, although this is not the greatest cards to see here. Another Daybreak Coronet. This is a big 7/7. Now I just chump block it for days, and they'll get Rancor eventually. Draw. One, two, three. Play a Mentor. Make a token. through brought back, maybe? And then put a counter here and hope to grow eventually. Okay. That's not great. I mean, I can make a lot of tokens, but they're going to gain so much. This is going to wreck me. Maybe I can make Mentor big enough here. Oh. Let's block like this. Hope they have nothing that pumps this. Yeah, the monks have to put in some work here. This is going to be interesting. What do you have that... Are you going to kill my mentor? Double green. Boggle. Alright. Alright. Scout. Alright. Okay. Another flagstones. So let's put new mentor down. Let's Sunbake Canyon, and let's Seal of Fire. Some triggers happen here. It's a 6/6. I mean, it pretty much kills the big one. And then it doesn't because of first strike. Another Showdown here, though. My opponent's top decking a card here. Just don't be Rancor, right? Ugh. 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 8/7 flying? No. No. Come down from the sky. Get down here. Or that, exactly. Or that one. Okay. Boggles. So, with all my spot removal. So there are some creatures I could kill with On Thin Ice, so I probably want to bring at least some of those in, right? I think Seal of Fire is just bad here, like real bad. I'm gonna take out one brought back here and bring in 2 Fulminators and On Thin Ices, a pair of On Thin Ices. I think I'm gonna do this because if we were to kill enough of their lands, they may not be able to play enough things, and then we can go super wide with Mentor. I could keep a Seal of Fire in here for 1 bolt with the idea that if I get it with Lurrus, it might be better. So we could try that. I think we still have to stay on the land destruction planned. Gideon's Triumph. Yeah, we have a decide. That's all we got. Let's play first. Well, this doesn't do anything till turn 4. We saw how that happened last time. Let's mulligan this. All right, 3 lands here. Lurrus doesn't have anything to buy back here, so I think I'll get rid of Lurrus. We can Mentor Fulminator Mage. Something, you know, something. Maybe use Avalanche Riders to blow up a land. This list is pretty fun, not gonna lie. It's gonna take some getting used to. All right, Scout coming in, Arid Mesa, just go get a Sacred Foundry here. Too bad we're not playing Blood Moon. I get Cleansing Wildfire, but then I don't kill this. Where the Fulminator Mage would kill it. Here we go again. Fulminator and Cleansing Wildfire, the best buds. Kind of want to draw still. I'm going to go after their land here. Make them pick a color. Maybe they only have one land. If they only have one land, the Fulminator Mage looks a whole heck of a lot better than what we're doing here. All right, so we hit our 4th land. That's not a bad thing, because that'll get us to Avalanche Riders. Maybe we can try to keep them off a color here. Oh, all right, there's a Thicket. Fulminator Mage back online. 2/2 first striker. Followed by Rancor. 4/2 first striker. All right. Lightning Bolt doesn't do a lot, but it does give me a token. Let's go ahead and sacrifice, kill the land. Hope that they're stuck on 1. No Ethereal Armor, please. Didn't want a Daybreak Coronet. I'll be quiet. Shouldn't be suggesting what cards can kill us. In for half of our life. Mentor number 1. Whoop, can't play that one. And pass the turn with the ability to prowess these. Combat has begun. I don't know what we're doing. We'll prowess here. We're blocking anyway, and I have to block with at least this one. Maybe I can keep this monk around for something. We're at 2. The Rancor's the problem here now. All right. Well, for fun. Kill the land. But my opponent's Rancor gets us here. We are only able to block 3 regardless of which thing I played. So we may have had them down on lands, but can't kill a hex-proof creature. That seems like a tough one. And engineered explosives in the sideboard would help with that quite a bit. It's things to think about. Let's go to match number 3. Exactly. Avalanche Riders is a parting statement. So how's everyone's weekend shaping up? Happy Friday. We didn't say that at the beginning. We're so out of tune with our intros and outros. The Hyena Umbra would have kept it alive there after an EE. Yeah, but an EE on 1 would have gotten rid of the ethereal armor and stuff, right? No, hold on. What's Engineer Explosive reads? Engineer Explosives. It's non-land because you can't blow up the lands because you can't put it on 0 and blow up Colonnade. It blows up the permanents, right? It would keep them alive, but it would have gotten rid of the Rancor, right? Rancor would have gone back to hand, and ethereal armor would have fallen off. It would have bought us time. Would have bought us time. Yeah. Yeah. It would have bought us some time. Throw back to when EE was 50. Solomans, what's up? All right, let's keep this hand. We got some cleansings. We got some Avalanche Riders. We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. What is this basic nonsense? What is this noble nonsense? All right. I'm fetching anyway. We're getting rid of... We're shocking in. We're playing baubles. We're playing this all out of sequence. Seal of Fires. Gonna hit this. Gonna take a peek. Yeah, EE used to be a lot. Oh. 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 Alright, take a draw here. I kind of want to ramp myself. Cleansing Wildfire, my own flagstones. Ramp myself here after the draw and draw. Draw and draw and draw and draw. Wow, it's a whole bunch of lands. It's garbage. Cleansing Wildfire flagstones to ramp up to 4 for Avalanche Riders. Using Cleansing Wildfire to go get planes. We'll then use flagstones to go get Sacred Foundry. And we hit a Showdown. So you can either play Showdown or Avalanche Riders. Kind of curious what my opponent's up to. Ooh. A Triome looks great to kill. They play the backside of the pathway. Elite Spellbinder. Flying. When this enters the battlefield, look at the target opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it. For as long as that card remains exiled, its owner may play it. A spell cast this way costs 2 more. I see. The Thalia tax is real. So if they don't take Lurrus, I play Lurrus and Seal Fire, I can kill that, or Bobble. If they don't take Showdown, I could just play that. Avalanche Riders would just play that and get rid of the Triome. Alright, so they take Lurrus here. I think I want to take them off this Triome. Let's fetch. I'm tired of drawing lands. But yeah, I think it's Avalanche Riders. Take them off the Triome here. Just set them back 1. Happy to attack for 2. It seems good. Happy with this trade if they want that. I suppose they have another turn here to take the Showdown. But they'll need a land plus maybe another Elite Spellbinder. And at that point, I can play Lurrus for 5 and then play Bobble here if I want to. Alright. Another card. Blood Mage. Talus Blood Mage. When this enters the battlefield, create 1/1 black-green pest creature token. When this creature dies, gain 1 life. You draw a card, you lose 1 life. Exile target player's graveyard. Don't touch my graveyard. Don't touch my graveyard. What's up, Miracle folks? Happy Friday. We're doing some things. How'd it go, Evan? What'd you play? Do I even pay for this? No, we're playing Showdown. Playing Showdown. Let's go. Woo! Look at them raids. Look at them doggos. I know, Zayla. Shh, shh. I know. Look at all this stuff I've got now. Woohoo! There's so many options now. I think I just bolt. Like the thing in the air and just like hit the F6 button. Can I have your hat? Did Evan have a hat on? Time to rat jam. There we go. Oh my gosh. Calling KO Diamonds. Where are you at, KO Diamonds? What is even happening? Tax for 2. Siege Rhino. Wolves do not kneel before puny rats. Let's see here. I have a Seal of Fire, a Showdown, brought back, and technically a Lurrus that cost 5. Mentor's 3. I can then play Seal of Fire and then brought back. That seems pretty reasonable. I don't get to play the Showdown. I don't think I need to here. Some triggers happen and we make Mentor so much bigger here. This feels pretty good. Zale is spamming chat. Okay. I can't do enough to kill the one thing, but I can hit for 2 here and then I can brought back the Seal of Fire here, which does some more triggers, making Mentor bigger. New token. And when we bring this back, then I have a Seal of Fire that I can hold on to until I play Lurrus, which is just an exile. There's no such thing as a Wolf Jam. Monastery Mentor, though, is a 4/4, and I can't quite chump block the Siege Rhino. Doesn't work. Skyclave. Okay, they take my Mentor. I can Seal of Fire the Skyclave in combat here. Get a 3/3 and try to triple block here. See if they have anything that interacts with these tokens. Let's find out. Resolves. Nice. All right. Showdown's gonna do its thing. Go away. Maybe. We're in draw step. I'd love to play Lurrus here. And a Seal of Fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seal of Fire. Play Sunbake for later. Archon, I don't click links on stream. Gotcha. Alright. Trigger here. Land Lurrus played. Prowess, not Prowess trigger. Triggered Showdown. Seal Fire from Graveyard. Put this one over on Lurrus, Prowess trigger, and attack for 3. Haha! Yeah, Dog Jam's there. This is cheats. This is pretty cool. Rhino. Rhino drains me. Rhino dangerous. All right. Oh my gosh. We got a we got a Mentor. All right. Let's play Sunbaked. I'm going to go ahead and cantrip the Sunbaked. Play Mentor. I guess I just go upstairs with the Seal and then replay the Seal. Probably some slight sequencing that could be done a little bit better. And then I attack with everything. Like, we want to be able to replay the Seal of Fire, but gaining 4 and killing Rhino here is probably just fine. Nice. We get in for big chunk. I gotta do something with my land luck. Lands are awesome. We love art. Opponent does not attack here. Getting defensive with the Rhino. Oh my gosh. Just hit him with the Mentors. Just hit him with the Mentors. Replay. Triggers. Where's Evan? Evan wants to do this. I'm not flooding at all. Never. I would never flood. Let's attack with the team. Send. Fluid flea? Blocks Lurrus. Takes damage. Whoa, 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 whoa. Restoration Angel. Okay, a little drain and gain here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I still win. Still win. Angel stops this? What? Oh yeah, stops the lifelink. Psh, lifelink. Ah, we won the match. We won the match. Get wrecked, Abzan. That's one's for you, KO Diamonds. Wrecked him. Too much mentor. Yeah, Angel pre-combat would have done some cool stuff. Somewhere, KO feels sad. Oh no. Slight irony. KO Diamonds references red. Card does not reference any of the black cards in a standard deck of cards. Just saying. Much sicker, even if it lost. Yeah, they would have been able to block 2, 3, 3s there, saving what? Well, they would have been able to they would have been able to block 3 damage. They were at -1. So if they did that, then my Seal Fire is still lethal. Right? Math checks out. All for Rhino memes. 1-2 against the 0-1. Let's play first. Chandra's cat can't cross from us. All right, we're playing against Yorion again. We're going to go for this. We're going to make it work with these Cleansing Wildfires. I'm going to wait on the Seal Fire to buff the Mentor. Never taxes. Ooh, they got a nice they got a nice Sky Noodle. Stomping Ground. Making Utopia Sprawl. Let's see if we can do this correctly this time, ladies and gentlemen. Sky Noodle. Yep, Sky Noodle. It's a Danger Noodle. Makes blue. Stomping Ground. Utopia Sprawl. What if it's Niv and taxes? Whoa. Now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That would be just too crazy. Let's blow up this land. Screw up their mana a little bit here. And get a draw off Cleansing Wildfire and see what else we're doing. Aha, naturally. A lands. Naturally. Why are we not playing something that, you know, shall we say, hits 7 mana here? When are we going to play Obliterate in this list? It seems super castable on curve. Temple Garden. Revealed off Oath of Nissa. Okay. Ooh. There's so many things that can happen next turn. Let's do it. Let's do it. Mentor plus Bobble here. And then we'll cast everything. Making sure we get some cool prowess triggers. This is how we smash them next turn. Your move, opponent. I don't care what you draw. I'm doing this at end step. Don't care. Go. Valakut, Stoneforge, and a glittering wish have entered the battlefield, neither of which stay for very long. Do we blow this up or do we blow the Temple Garden up? These are the questions. Sahili Rai. All right. Let's draw some cards. Binding of the Old Gods. Wow. Dang. Oh my gosh. Do I just play Lurrus, Bobble, Seal of Fire here? Then double Cleansing Wildfire next turn? Kind of feels like yes. Kind of feels like, yeah. Do it. Do it, Fluffy. Do it. Put that Lurrus into play. The only thing is they're going to get the Binding of the Old Gods. I don't think I'm supposed to fear that, though. There's no fear of that. They don't have black mana. Bobble. Triggers. Prowess. Yield. Make a token. Do the things. Nice bobble. Seal of Fire. Woo! Triggers. Make a token. Prowess triggers. Hit him for 7. We win next turn. We'll just win next turn. That's what we'll do. F6, because I know what they're drawing. We'll worry about maybe using bobble next turn. They literally never cast Binding? Seems that way. Does seem that way. All right. So Evan showed up with his grand group of fine folks and didn't even introduce me to some of you new folks that may have joined Evan for the very first time while he played Valakut. Extra cleansing. Just saying. All right, last time we brought in Fulminator Mage, and that didn't work very well. Like, it worked okay, but maybe not the 4 of. Let's not go crazy. And then, like, On Thin Ice is probably worth some value. I'm going to take a Lightning Bolt and Seal of Fire out for 1 Fulminator, 1 On Thin Ice. And not Overboard. Let's go. Was Big tired? He started so early today. He played Binding of Isaac and then played Magic and then forgot to probably eat dinner. Whoa, flagstones. Do nothing until turn 3/4. Goodbye, hand. Maybe do something on turn 3/4. Sure. We could ramp ourselves. Not very good. Let's keep this. Let's get rid of Sacred Foundry here, and let's actually attempt a double ramp because we haven't tried that yet. Look at all these lands. All these lands. This will be fun. We can double ramp ourselves. They'll never see it coming. Oath. What's up, Robert? And they said white can't ramp. Exactly. Fooled them. Opponent keeps a Wren in 6. Bobber did his. Oh my gosh. Well, this is kind of interesting. Double ramp into Avalanche Riders? Okay, sure. Why not? Green blue plays Wren in 6, noting they have nothing to go grab. Who's the ramp deck now? This guy. Yeah, let's fetch some basics here. Don't want to take too much damage. Oh my gosh, there's some damage. All right. Let's grab both of these lands back. Look at this ramp. And then we're gonna set an upkeep stop here. Cool, thanks. Haha, ramp to 4 on turn 2. Not bad. We'll have 5 mana on turn 3. Maybe there's something to be said about all kinds of fetch lands and brought back. Opponent puts a Triome into play sideways, ups the Wren and the 6, and gives me the turn back. I'm gonna fetch now just in the off chance that, you know, I'll probably draw these lands anyway. So fetch, 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 and draw a land. Oh. That's a bauble. All right, Avalanche Riders. Blow up the land. My opponent can now go get the land. Play the bauble, play the mesa, pass the turn. Smack the Wren in 6. Hi-ya! 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 Bob blah blah? Bob blah blah? Alright, so my opponent plays a Misty Rainforest. We're keeping them at about 3 lands here. Obviously, they can just use Wren in 6. Bob Loblaw, attorney at law? Oh my gosh. Misty Rainforest to hand here. Plays a Saheeli Rai. They should copy my Avalanche Riders for me. A little worried that Saheeli Rai is going to kill us with a cat. And I don't have much that can help me there. Let's see what the top of the library is. Snow-covered plains is a definite no-no. I think I have to just take a random draw and have the most mana here. Maybe like pick up a bolt or something. All right, so we have a Lurrus. My opponent has 4 mana next turn. That's why you always leave the bauble? What? What do you mean, why I always leave the bauble? Why am I leaving the bauble? I'm not going to get the mentor trigger here. I want to see what's off the top of our library. It's another Mishra's Bauble. So we're going to fetch here just to clear the Mishra's Bauble. I'm hoping for basically a lightning bolt so I can interact with the Saheeli Rai. I think that's our only out here if they have cat. Oh, look, mentors. Dang it. Dang it. Well, we won't F6. They don't have to know we're gonna. We have bolt. Opponent, we have bolt. How's it going, Spider? Happy Friday. We're gonna need more taxes in our future. Right now we're playing a spike list. And I got excited and now I'm getting kind of trashed. They're smashing me. How's your Friday been? What's up for the weekend? We're going to barbecue food. I have the chicken marinating in the fridge. My opponent's trying to read my mind to decide if I have that bolt. That's so Texas. Dude, it's after spring break. It's time to barbecue. Fetching and shocking for our opponent. Scrying here and pondering life. Takes us to 10. And cat. I'll concede. I'll make sure they downtick once. If they downtick once here, and then they flicker Saheeli again, then I'll concede. Good job. What's up, Last God? Haven't been around for a bit, but gotta give this. Ooh. Well, thank you, Last God. We're trying to mentor people. We're trying to mentor people, and it's not working. Get rid of these cards. Back to the normal stuff. Back to the normal stuff. Man, why is everyone throwing around sage? I don't cook with sage. 21 months. Oh, blackjack. You got 3 lucky numbers. 7, 7, 7. Haha. What about parsley, rosemary, and thyme? Yeah. Put parsley on noodles last night. Rosemary and thyme goes in our pizza. Good stuff. Good stuff. I see Boros cards, but I don't see Swift Spirit or Lumen Answer. No, you're seeing Brought Back and you're seeing Showdown. That's what you're seeing. That's what you're seeing. I would like to play first. Happy Friday indeed. Long week. Barbecue is fantastic. Mostly a chill weekend. Legacy Mana Traders. Oh, that's right. That's right. All right. Spooter said, keep baubles. That's what I remember hearing. Keep baubles. Got it. I'm going to draw so many cards. Snowcover Forest, Oath of Nissa here. Yeah, not so much Heliod anymore. There's Saheeli Rai. I'm gonna take one draw here. Maybe I get a back. There's a bolt. 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 Let's get them with the Cleansing Wildfire. Now we have no idea what they're drawing. Feels good. We'll wait a moment. There's a brought back. All right, do we have Ren and 6? We have a Ren and 6. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. All right, I'm gonna play Lurrus here. This can attack Ren and 6. I'm gonna play the Bobble, and then we're gonna just hang out, do the chills, maybe use the brought backs, who knows? Draw 1,000 cards. Kind of hyper. Kind of hyper. Prismatic Vista here can get anything if they're playing a Planeswalker. Blue. Teamer. Strike with the full force of Dawn. Are we cleaning something? Oh. 2 damage to any target. Target player draws 2 cards and discards 2. Alright. They're drawing and discarding. We can't brought back Lurrus, unfortunately. But that'll be okay. We're gonna draw so many cards here. It's gonna be crazy. Crazy. Picks up a, what appeared to be a Triome. All right. Ooh, Showdown's pretty fun. But I want to draw 1,000 cards here. So let's draw 1,000 cards. Woo! And I have double bolt. Looks good. Draw 2 extra cards here. Got the lightning bolts. There's Arid Mesa plus brought back. Can't quite use that brought back just yet. I wonder how I refresh this. There's Saheeli. We can interact with Saheeli, luckily. Goes up. Probably just gonna bolt the Saheeli here. There's the Triome. Let's go ahead and bolt Saheeli here. All right, 1 Saheeli down. I know Ren and 6 is kind of a thing still. That's 6, but they don't have too much I'm concerned about here. The command is scary, but I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and play the Showdown. Play the Showdown. Resolves, exile 4 cards. Use our Windswept Teeth. And we can play the Seal of Fire here, which is kind of nice. So we'll get that into play. And probably just pass the turn. I might go ahead and double down on these baubles. I know the brought back could get them back here, but we might be using brought back on Seal of Fire with the Ren and 6. Yeah, we can bring it back. Can almost flicker and everything too. Isn't that crazy? That's just crazy. All right, Prismatic Vista for our opponent here. If we could combine both decks at the table, that'd be insane. That'd be too much. All right, I think I want to go ahead and use both baubles here so that I can draw an immense amount of cards. Even though I have the brought back here, I want to be able to get something to play here. Avalanche Riders isn't the most interesting. All right. Yeah, it's Saheeli Cat combo across from us. All right, let's go ahead and just play Flagstones here. I really think I need to attack this Wrenn in 6. But I could also Seal a Fire on their turn. Let's just set an upkeep here. Let's go ahead and play down a Mentor. And pass the turn. I'd love to wait for the Showdown, but I don't think I'm going to get that lucky. We're putting the Mentor out in case they interact with it. And then on their turn, I could Seal a Fire and brought back as a last resort if I wanted to. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Helixes. Gonna Seal a File Wrenn in 6 now and attempt a brought back. I know that we're losing it on the Showdown here, but I think the Mentor is one way we win this game. Bam. All right, so they'll have to kill it again, which they could. But now I have a Seal of Fire that I can activate on a Saheeli, which feels decent. Dang, okay. Okay. If I had an instant speed spell, Showdown would be doing things. It does sound cool, Spider, it does. I mean, we're kind of trying to do things like that. It's definitely some serious value, that's for sure. Depending on how much you can interact with your graveyard, it could be a lot of extra value for sure. A lot of these games have gone a lot longer too. The list is fairly grindy. A lot grindier than I thought it would be. Brought back off the top would be crazy. It would indeed be pretty crazy. Band colors Yorion to hand. Godless Shrine and Shoxodon. Okay. Take our draw. It's a Lightning Bolt, which is nifty. Okay. Let's lead with a Cleansing Wildfire and Godless Shrine. Let's start there. Draw a new card here. Probably going to be playing Avalanche Riders and just holding Bolt plus Seal of Fire. Opponent floats a little bit of white mana. That might be a little bit better. I kind of like hitting all kinds of lands, though, here. Can do Showdown next turn. I guess I'm not attacking. Here. Let's do Showdown here because Avalanche Rider can attack next turn. Let's see what else we get off the top. So we have a Seal of Fire, Mentor, and Lurrus. These all look great. Could just play that extra Seal of Fire now. Now I have 2 Seals of Fire. This use our mana as efficiently as possible. Cool. Cool. Okay. What is this? Game 3, right? Godless Shrine's picked up here from the Renin 6. Shocks it in again. Are we gonna play Yorion here? Or 4 mana Binding of the Gods. Okay. Targets. Alright. That's fine. Okay. Windswept Heath. Let's see if we have something to fetch. Alright, we have an extra planes left. I think I want to play Mentor, then Lurrus. For sure, Big Ben. Yeah. If I play Lurrus, then Mentor... If the Mentor resolves, then the Bauble can be played. Although if I'm playing Lurrus, maybe I want the Mentor first. Here. Let's do Mentor first. Then I can try to play Lurrus right behind this. And if Lurrus resolves, then I get to Bauble, or I can like get an extra Seal of Fire. So they're gonna shoot this. I feel like I almost should just let this go, but I could bolt here. Like, bolting's not a bad idea here to get a token. And now I don't know if I want Bauble or if I want something else. Like, just use a Seal of Fire here and get it back. I could kill Renin 6 here. I don't know if that's worth it though. I'm gonna draw with a Bauble here. I think drawing a card is probably just a bit smarter. My opponent's gonna have a lot of mana, and just having 2 Seal of Fire sitting here seems okay. It does protect the token, that's true. If they want to go down on a token, though, I think I'm alright with that. Alright, what do we got? Like a Teferi now? Luckily, Seal of Fire works around Teferi if they try to do Teferi and protect the combo. Alright, so we do go after the little monk. That's fine with me. Five mana, this is Bring to Light for Niv. Nope. Sky Noodle. ETB, Flickering. So you're going to be able to flicker here and do the binding of the old gods again. So then they'll kill Lurrus. It's pretty good. Quite a bit of value. Quite a bit of value. Hallowed Fountain tapped. I've got an Oath of Nissa showing up here. Renin 6, Binding, and Oath show up. Destroys Lurrus. Reveals a Saheeli Rye. Bobble Trigger. It's a Bolt plus a Mentor. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, and Mentor. Let's play an Avalanche Riders to kill the Triome. That way Mentor should be safe. Let's play Mentor. I feel like I need to kill Sky Noodle here. Get a few prowess triggers here. Kill Sky Noodle, attack with the Avalanche Riders. This doesn't kill the Renin 6, but it makes it dead next turn. Renin 6 can be cashed in to kill the Monk. I'm leaving my Seal of Fire here for the Saheeli Rye combo. They can do their searching here. Destroying land seems like a bad idea against the Yorion list. I think we're doing a lot better than we did earlier this league, though. So I feel like we've learned a few things. They do kill the Monk. We haven't learned too much, but we've learned enough to get by. Jeskai Colors does the command. Kills our Mentor. Killed the Lurrus. Killed the Mentor. Killed the token. Plays a new Renin 6. Oh my gosh, please stop. Please. Picks up a Triome, which they could cycle. That would be a good draw. Abundant Growth. Archon, there should be a new better Twitch TV emote, by the way. I changed one. Temple Garden Shock's in here. Yeah, that's the one. I might have to reload the chat, though. And that's just tedious. My opponent's drawing a lot of cards, but what's interesting is I've drawn so many more. You're gonna make me restart the chat, aren't you? Bam, I restarted the chat. Go fetch him. I don't know, am I supposed to pay for this, Avalanche Riders? I suppose it's okay to pay for this. Paid. Lands. I'm attacking for 2. Passing the turn. Go ahead, opponent. All right, their creatures have gained Death Touch until end of turn. Great. My opponent may be able to play Cat and 2 Saheelis. Omnath, okay, draw a card. You're more powerful. Returns a land, which is a Triome, which, nope, Misty Rainforest. They play Misty. This gives them Omnath. Ooh. The cat. The vehicle. Make some cat tokens. Can I win this? No. Cat Jam Chariot has arrived. Copies Cat Jam. Makes more tokens. Do we have an out? The answer is no. Utopia Sprawls. My opponent has a little bit of mana. We have a land? Yes, of course. We have a land off the top. We'll pass turn. Sahili Rai Scry. Cruise the cat. Attacks for 12. Oh. Copies a token. I will block Omnath because I could use Seal of Fire at the end step if I wanted to. Ratly Gwen when Evan is guest streamer. I'm gonna kill Omnath here. Omnath scares me. What's up, KO Diamonds? We're not doing well in this league. Oh, really? But we did beat one list. We beat one list with this list. Zarkon says. New Omnath. Looks like our opponents got us. They've got a lot of cats. I don't know if you guys can read any of this. I can't read it. It's so tiny. A little cat. Look at the cat. Say it ain't so. All right. Opponent gets us here. Good games. Good games. Oh, yeah. Oh man, more lands. More lands. All right, fifth and final match here. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves. Get that 2-3. That cat is majestic. It's a good looking cat. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let's win. Let's win. Exactly. I think we can do it. You know what? We're on our skateboard. You might not like Rubens, but how do you feel about trail mix? No thanks. Oh, I'm taller because I'm on this board. Now my head's cut off, whatever. My head's gonna be cut off. Why get trail mix when you can just get the parts of trail mix that you like? Look, I'll just slouch. We actually win on the stream? Since when do we win? Wee. 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 Wow. Wow. Psh, winning. Huh. We've only won once, and it was against Abzan. Archon, do you like Pop-Tarts? Yes? Great. We found common ground. Trail mix makes the best parts taste better. How about burritos? Do you like burritos? How about Eggo waffles? Ice cream. There you go, Pop-Tarts. How about water? We like water. I refuse to believe the only list you beat was Abzan. Alright, we'll show you later. Here we go. Let's see if we can snag a 2-3. Your trail mix quote just changed your life? I mean, just make your own trail mix. Do you like the M&Ms? Make the M&Ms. Do you like pretzels? Cool. Do you not want the raisins? Fine. Do you want, I don't know, maybe you like cranberries. So M&Ms, cranberries, pretzels. Done. Trail mix. Fluffy stream where we all can come to grow as a persons. Alright, what's his opponent doing? We're 1 minute in. They're thinking about playing first or not. Alright, we have the ramp. We're against Yorion again. Round 3. We're going to keep this hand. We got it. They'll... Oh, did they not choose to play first? Oh. You beat exactly what you needed to? Roasted almonds are the stuff of dreams in trail mix. There you go. You can have that. You can have exactly that and only that. Ta-da. Alright, we're going to blow some lands up here. I don't care about my opponent's lands anymore. Boom, gone. Get out of here. Fire the lasers. Get ready to do it again. Actually, I might need to do it on myself. I need some more red mana. Fetches. Wooded Foothills. Exactly. Make your own trail mix. Don't buy the stuff out of the grocery store. Make your own. This is garbage. We run into the Ren and 6 all the time. Garbage, I say. I can't even kill it because I'm bad at this game. Let's go ahead and Cleansing Wildfire. There's Steam Vents here. I can get rid of the Ren and 6 next turn, and maybe this hiccup here has messed up their mana enough. Karma on dunking on Abzan. We've run into this list 3 times tonight. Seems unfair. Wow. It's a lot of fires. a lot of Seal of Fires there. Guess we're gonna have to get rid of this Ren and 6. Opponent moves to discard. Alright, we're gonna do a Seal of Fire plus Lightning Bolt here to get rid of the Ren and 6. I'd love to throw down an Avalanche Riders to take them back a land again. But I think Ren and 6 and just Avalanche Riders doesn't, you know, jive very well. So we'll do this. Then maybe I can play Lurrus plus Seal of Fire from the yard, or Avalanche Riders blow up the Steam Vents. Temple Garden tapped here. All right. Ooh. All right, let's set him back another land here. We're going to set him back the blue one. The blue one scares me the most out of all of these. Pow! Ow! Get out of here, steam vents. No one wanted you anyway. And attack for 2, pass the turn. Alright, we're blowing up lands like crazy here. Opponent's struggling to cast things. We took them off of red. Oh, never mind. Windswept Teeth means they have red again. I'm not going to pay the echo cost here. We've got things to do. Like, go again. Like, go again. Let's take them off white. In we go for 2. We are the land destruction list. We will not pay this echo cost. No. Gonna seal a fire, do 2 to them. We're going to brought back Avalanche Riders and seal a fire to blow up another land. I feel like we haven't been here before. Yeah, maybe. Maybe sort of kind of. Let's blow up Snow-Covered Swamp this time. And I'll wait to play this seal fire with the Mentor, possibly. Go ahead, opponent. I'm calling the police. Opponent fetches. I guess I shouldn't be yielding in case they go after the seal of fire for whatever reasons. For whatever reasons. They are down to 9. Whoa, that's a triome. Hold on, opponent. You can't have lands like that. That's illegal. Pillar. Blue, green, white, red. This smells like Omnath. We can kill Omnath next turn. Draws a card. Echo cost, probably not going to pay it. So no. Let's play out Mentor here plus Seal of Fire. I kind of want to just kill this Omnath. I know it's a bit aggressive, but why not? That way they don't gain life or anything like that. Got Monk and his Mentor. Niv getting their lands blown to bits warms your heart. Little fetching there. Vista. Opponent's got 5 mana. What are you going to do with 5? Bant colors. Could be Teferi. They have not missed a beat. Oh, 5 mana. Bring to light. Niv. All right, what'd you get here? Oh. Ren and 6, Kaya's Guile, and Bring to Light. Okay. So do I do Showdown here? If I do Lurrus, if I play Lurrus and then play Seal of Fire, Prowess, that's 3. Five, 6, 7 with the Seal of Fire. 8, 9. No 8, 9. So we'll be 1 short if I were to do the Lurrus plus Seal of Fire. And being one short also, they can block Mentor here, and I don't get as much through. But if I do Showdown, possibly hit something here. Kaya's Guile can gain 4 next turn. I think it's got to be Showdown here with the hope that I hit land plus like Seal Fire or just a Lightning Bolt or something like that. So then I can swing for lethal and get rid of the Niv and do the spell plus use Mentor to kill Niv. All right, Showdown, what do you got for us? Let's try to keep up with our opponent. Land? Land plus spell? I hit a land, and I hit a bobble, so I'll definitely play the land. I can definitely play the bobble. We have a lot of Lurruses here now. If only I had a path. I'm thinking I'm supposed to wait a turn here, because then when this allows this to grow, Cleansing Wildfire plus this draw could be really, really big. And then we have a bunch of tokens here. I think we just wait here so we have the most for next turn and hope they don't just wrath the board. If they wrath the board, then we're kind of sunk. So opponent attacks for 6. Looks like they want to wrath the board. Kind of sucks for us. All right, bring the light off of this. Then they have Kaya's Guile afterwards. Okay. Supreme Verdict, I would assume. Supreme Verdict. They have a Teferi coming. All right, bobble trigger here. Ooh. Okay. Picked up a new bobble. Another Showdown. We have Lurrus. We have Cleansing Wildfire. Suppose I'm supposed to just play Lurrus number 1. If I play Lurrus number 1, I could play Seal Fire and a bobble. I could also do a Cleansing Wildfire here and get rid of this Teferi if I think it's a problem. If I do Cleansing Wildfire here, I may not get the bobble, but I could stop them. They probably have a mountain. I could also just double Mishra's Bobble here with the Lurrus, and if I were to hit a brought back when they go to kill this with Kaya's Guile, if they make us remove our graveyard, that's a problem. But if they want to gain life, I'm kind of tempted to just Cleansing Wildfire and bobble. I don't think one Seal of Fire does it here. All right, let's give it a shot here. I'm going to draw quite a few cards here, so that's kind of nice. Grows Lurrus really big, so I feel like they have to kill the Lurrus. And I have backup Lurruses, so. Not bad to hit an extra land here, and we'll just pass. Draw a bunch of cards. There's Ren in 6. So they'll have 4 mana here. Gotta kill that Lurrus, right? It's a 6/5. It's gonna win. It's gonna win the game. Steam Vents. Steam Vents plays Misty. Fetches with Misty. We're at 7. Snow-covered forest. Makes black green. Alright, we Abrupt Decay Lurrus. Alright, let's go. They do not have this Teferi. Ooh, they have an Unmoored Ego. Alright, a lot of draws here. Let's hit something good. Okay. Play Lurrus, play new Showdown, play Bobble from Yard. This probably sets us up with the most for the following turn. If I play Showdown first, I could hit a 3-drop I want to play off of there. But if I play Lurrus first, I can make Lurrus relatively large. Does making the Lurrus big matter here? Making Lurrus large just dies the Kaya's Guile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mana with an active Wrenn and 6 here. The active Wrenn and 6 can go get the extra mana they need for a Kaya's Guile. I think I want to actually play the Showdown first. Fireball Fork. I'm going to play the Showdown first because I don't think it really matters how big the Lurrus is here. Alright, so we had another Showdown and a Brought Back. If I brought back now, I could get another Showdown and an Arid Mesa. Kind of seems pretty good just to get another one. Ramp me a little bit too. And see what else we hit here. Because I could hit like a bolt or something else. There we go. All right. Bobble cast here and the Seal of Fire. I like it. I like it. Good value. Question is, can I close the door here? My opponent's at 7. If I could get a Mentor, we could really probably go off here. Seal Fire 4 turns in a row doesn't exactly do it because of their Kaya's Guile that they might cast right here. Okay, Bring to Light for 4. Not 5. Omnath. And also stuff like this. So now they can do this plus play Niv Mizzet. With a fetch land here. Go to 6 back up to 10. Okay. Now they play Niv Mizzet here. Bring to Light. Niv Mizzet, cast Niv Mizzet. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. New Kai's Guile, new Helix. Let's go ahead and take a draw here. Into Fairy coming. 6 plus 4 is 10. This is 11. So if I fetch, I'm dead on board. All right, Logical, you take care. Have a good night. How many bolts have I used? I see 1 bolt here. If I Showdown for 3 bolts plus the Seal of Fire, we win. I'm not representing any over here. Hey, Calcium, what's up? It's been a while indeed. It's been a while indeed. We have 22 cards and I need to find 3 of my bolts. Can we do it? I don't even know if I have enough red mana to do that. I think I do. We are digging pretty deep. Yep. Been busy with work and school. Yeah, we're gonna thin. It should be in response to the Showdown here. Opponent's thinking about their discard. Thinning, I don't have another Sacred Foundry, and I've kind of been wishing I had a 3rd Sacred Foundry. Alright, so Bobble would have been reasonable, but alright, we hit a Mentor. There are 3 bolts in there. Trigger, trigger. Oh, did I draw this? I don't know. I might have incorrectly done that. Although I wouldn't have fetched an Arid Mesa. Alright, so I have to play the Showdown here and hope for triple bolts off the top 4 cards here. 19 cards? It's a little unlikely. I would not fetch an Arid Mesa, so fetching a basic Plains, we still drew an Arid Mesa. I'm saying if I drew a Plains, my opponent has somewhat disappeared here. There's a lot going on this board. All right. So I need 3 red, and I know I don't have a fetchable mountain anymore, so I have to play this mountain. So we'll play this mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the new Showdown. The other thing is I could kill like Niv Mizzet and get an extra turn, so we'll see if that becomes a possibility here as well. I could potentially kill Omnath here with a Lurrus plus a Seal of Fire as well. I don't know if that's enough though, because we have a Lightning Helix plus Niv Mizzet and a Renin 6. Very likely to just die. Anyway, trying to play the Showdown here. Cards that I can cast are currently in the middle of the board. We do have a very slim out. Waiting for my opponent to allow the stack to resolve. It does. Looking at the top 4. I hit 2 bolts, but I also hit a bauble. I hit 2 of the 3 needed bolts. 6, this is 7, 8. We can look at the top of our library. I don't know if that benefits me though, because we'll draw it, but they have a helix. So I don't think that matters, but we can take a peek. Top of the library is a mentor. Yeah, but they can do 4, 6 plus lethal and then just helix in response. Hey, thanks for giving a gifted sub. It's cleansing wildfire ourself. So we have 1 lightning bolt still stuck in the list somewhere. We drew the Monastery Swift Spear, or Monastery Mentor. We have nothing else to fetch. What I can do potentially here is see how they attack me, and I can double down on Niv Mizzet here. I suppose I could have played Lurrus, and then with Lurrus done something where I also got a Seal of Fire. Seal of Fire hit the Omnath. Let's go ahead and attempt a double bolt here. Albeit I don't know if this is going to get us anywhere. Okay. Down to 7. Probably 4. Renin 6 upticks. Plays in Misty Rainforest, they gain 4. Fetch. Does not shock, makes mana. Yeah, Mentor maybe double bolting there. Then I would have had a blocker for Omnath. There's Teferi. New Niv Mizzet. This is a close game. Bring the Light for 5. New Niv Mizzet. Oh, just gets a Helix. No, gets a Tybalt. Gets my Sunbaked Canyon. Our bolt was 1 more down. Okay, so we can play this. I guess I play 2 mentors here and see what happens. Like Mentor 1, Mentor 2. Bolt. Alright, Archon, take care. Opponent's deciding to Helix me. Helixes the Monastery Mentor. I could bolt and oh, I can't bolt in response to Fairies here. I'm gonna bold Omnath here, see what happens. Because they helix the creature instead of me. It's kind of interesting. And then we can Seal of Fire here. Not that it does a whole lot here because they can either bounce, exile, or I don't know what they want to do with Ren and 6. But I think this game's drawn out a lot longer than they probably planned it to. They play our Mentor. Utopia Sprawl. Now we can't beat a Mentor. This is what, game 1? Oh boy. This matchup's a tough one for us. They're able to just kind of outvalue us, which is pretty incredible because we're down to 11 cards. I think this is coming down to I'm just not like super clear on how to sequence everything. And if we were a little bit better on sequencing, I think we'd be better. Kaya's Guile is used here to sack and exile. They make a token as well with the Monastery Mentor. Magic Online getting laggy. All right, there's a buyback brought back. Play a Showdown for fun. Flagstones. Play a Lurrus. Pass the turn. All right, so what do we think here? I haven't been able to beat this opponent, this type of deck, all night long. How do we change that? See how they want to finish us off here. How do we change this? I think just the Ren and 6 is killing us. Maybe I'm supposed to play some Soul Guide Lanterns to keep their graveyard in check for Ren and 6. That seems like really not right. I mean, do I bring the pair of On-Thin Ices in for the Omnath? Or is the damage already done when they've played Omnath? Usually it's already done. I'll be right back. We good. Chair stream, best stream. We're on a little board right now. Oh, a treasure was made. I don't even know how a treasure was made, but a treasure was made. We're letting things just fly here. My opponent's having a grand old good time here, making them tokens, killing us. All right. Game 1. Opponent's got 8 minutes, we got 10. Sideboard. It was a nice and long game 1. I want to just throw it back as is. I think we have the right stuff here. I need to just play it correctly. I think bringing the Fulminator Mages in is cute. I don't think it's what I want to be doing. Maybe 1 instead of a Showdown, but it's tough to say. You know what? 1 instead of a Bauble. But I firmly believe My opponent's fetching enough basics and the whole Cleansing Wildfire plus Fulminator. It's not working very well. Let's go. Let's go, opponent. Whoa. But yeah, that was a long game one. And we drew pretty much every card in our library. Pretty much everything. The showdowns are pretty good. Draws us a lot of cards. A lot of value there. Here we go. All right, let's play first. 10 minutes on our clock, 8:30 on my opponent's. Game 2. Trying to go 2-3 in this league. All right. Let's use the scry. We have plenty of lands. My hope is that we will not need this many lands. But I think a little help of the scry off the top will be in good shape here. A little fetch by my opponent. There's that basic forest, so the Fulminator Mage not being as good here. A Lightning Bolt I do not want right now. Let's fetch Sacred Foundry. Let's get something different. Draw. Brought back an Lurrus. I'm going to play a Snow-Covered Plains and pass the turn, just planning to do nothing here. I'm either going to play Mentor or Lurrus this next turn. There's Renin 6. Our buddy, our pal. Little Vista here. Basics all the way for my opponent. The Bird of Paradise. Interesting one. Alright, Flagstones, huh? Alright, I'm going to play Lurrus here, even though Lurrus could die, because I can get the Bauble. I want to play the Bauble just to get us a little more value here. I don't get to use the Bauble immediately, unfortunately, with the brought back. If they don't kill Lurrus here, I'll go ahead and use Bauble to draw, but if they don't, I might hesitate here. My opponent does have 5 mana, so they've already achieved 5 mana on turn 3. They do have double green here, so they can only make 4, so they got Omnath, I suppose, is what they're going to go get. Kaya's Guile. Okay. A little abundant growth here. All right, we're going to actually go ahead and use the Bauble here. We need to draw something that interacts with our opponent. So Bauble trigger. Seal of Fire does interact with our opponent. Not in a crazy way, but at least it does interact. Play Mentor plus Seal of Fire here. And let's kill the bird. Pass the turn. Killing the bird here only because I don't want them to have 5 mana easily. I guess the Wrenn and 6 does that anyway. The Helix. We weren't going to leave brought back up anyway. Land played, Wrenn and 6, fetching. We have 3 mana, maybe Yuri into hand. Okay. Let's go fetching first. Can kind of ramp ourselves if we wanted to. Could also hit them. Let's go ahead and cleansing away the forest here with the abundant growth. Make them keep fetching with the Wrenn and 6 here. There's a Lurrus. Good wait on this now. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and wait. Lurrus can be played with brought back as backup here, and with a Mishra's Bauble, that could be the value we need to get ahead in this game. I think it's a Triome here, which comes into play tapped. We have what? Bring to Light. Puts Yuri into hand. Okay. Let's go ahead and play land for the turn. Let's go ahead and play a Lurrus. Get a Bauble here as well. Pass the turn, and if they want to kill Lurrus here, I can brought back. Plus brought back on maybe the Bauble as well. So Dreadbore's Lurrus, okay. This doesn't look too bad. My opponent does have double blue here. Oh, they don't shock in here, interesting. Go ahead and bring these back. Bringing them back. Aha! Okay. Let's dig a little bit more. Have a pillar coming. Maybe I should have done cleansing first, but we'll go ahead and cleansing now. Now with Lurrus, we can attack Wrenn and 6. I think we'll just leave brought back up again this time around. Take another draw with Bauble. This is flowing a lot nicer now. Didn't really want to draw a snow-covered plains. When it picks up that Triome. Doesn't play the Triome. Do a little drawing and all of that. Take our turn here with Bauble. There's a Mentor. They've got us stopped on upkeep, so it looks like they're going to kill our Lurrus. That's fine. At any point, my opponent could get a Supreme Verdict. All right, Flagstones. Let's go ahead and see if we can do something with this Mentor. Play a Mentor. Play Lurrus. Get back the Bauble or the Seal of Fire. It will be probably the Bauble here because the Bauble allows me to still do brought back. Mentor triggers. All right, all right. We're doing something here. Cycles. Fetch. Gets their Triome tapped. So this is kind of nice because we can basically prevent a Supreme Verdict here. Love it. Sweet. Okay, I feel like we have a pretty good board state. Brought back with the Mentor, Lurrus. This is what we were supposed to be doing this whole time. Triome is picked up by the Renin 6. Plays a land. Blue-green. So they've already played their land here. Cycles with the Triome. All right, end step. Definitely use our bobble here. We have a new Renin 6 showing up soon. A double brought back. That seems mildly busted. Let's do a showdown here. Prowess triggers, monk triggers, mentor triggers. New showdown. Double brought back. Let's see if we get anything cool. I think I'll do a seal of fire here. I won't do the extra mentor here because now I have 2 brought backs and I can use those both nicely. All right, we're doing something here. Responds by killing one of my mentors. We get a no land off Assassin's Trophy because I'm out. Okay. Let's go ahead and attack them. See if we can close this up. I want to play a new Seal of Fire, but I think I'm just going to play a Bobble. And I missed one Prowess trigger here. My bad. All right. Looks like we're going to be really close here on time. So we're just going to play through here pretty quick. Yep, clock's going to be interesting. Prowess triggers here. Four, five, six, seven, eight. Avalanche Rider here. This should be enough. Clock's close for both of us. And in for damage. Bam. All right. So we're going to game 3 here. Sub 4 minutes for both of us. Let's make it happen. This is our revenge right here. Let's send it. Play quick. Play quick. That's what we gotta do. My opponent doesn't win necessarily very fast, and neither do we. Their clock's burning. If it looks reasonable, I'm keeping. Opponent chooses to play first. Hand looks reasonable. I'm going to go ahead and keep it. Gonna be fetching. Gonna be fetching. Not going to try to do anything too crazy here. Fetches and F6s. We'll try to get maybe Lurrus down first. Play on their turn. Got a 3-mana spell. Oh look, it's Teferi. Alright, do I want Lurrus? Do I want Mentor? Tough to say, tough to say. We'll play a Lurrus because it's less triggers. Less triggers. Planning to play Flagstones plus Avalanche Riders. It's the Battle of the Clocks indeed. Once at 3 minutes. They could definitely get us here. If they play an Omnath, things get kind of scary. They might try to kill Lurrus here. I want to keep them below lands, so it's going to be Rider here. The bird. Bird's kind of annoying. But Rider it is. Kill the pillar. Swing for the damages. Go at Teferi. Pass turn. Being able to play Avalanche Rider plus Seal is nice. My opponent could have 5 mana here, though. Okay. Jeskai colors Nahiri. Okay. Gets rid of Avalanche Riders. We're going to send the Avalanche Riders at the Nahiri here. I'm going to go fetch our Basic Mountain. Basic Mountain, Seal of Fire on Bird. Avalanche Riders on the green mana. 2 damage in at Nahiri, pass turn. Alright, we have a Teferi at 5. My opponent, I don't think, used their Teferi last turn. Next turn is probably Lurrus, Seal from here, Seal from here. We are going to go ahead and pay this Echo cost. Attack Teferi. Let's nail Teferi, pass turn. Trying to keep Teferi so it can't draw a card here. Fetching with our opponent, saving us all a bunch of time. 2 minutes to 2:30. Have we played correctly? Who knows? We did pay for this Avalanche Riders, if I recall. 4 mana, there's an Omnath. Draws a card. I'm so afraid to play this Mentor, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. Because I think I can win here pretty quickly. Play Bobble. Mentor triggers, yield. It's gonna be close. Crack this. Replay this. Triggers. No attack, pass turn. Bobble trigger. Spells, please. That'll kind of work. Spells, please. No fetch land for my opponent. Bounces a token. New Teferi. Edge of my seat. New Omnath. We'll take a peek. Go ahead, opponent. What do you got? Fetch land? Keep new Omnath, old Omnath? Keeps old Omnath. Draws a card. It's a fetch land. They can play something at 4 mana, 5 mana with the Wooded Foothills. A spell would be nice. Bobble in Yard, Seal Fire. Need to keep that in mind. Would love to play Avalanche Riders here, plus maybe Bobble or Seal Fire from the Yard. Utopia Sprawl. This gives them 5 mana. If they do this correctly and name black, they now have Niv mana. Kills Lurrus with something. Abrupt Decay. With something. 48 seconds left. And opponent just concedes. Just concedes. Got him on time. Our next card was going to be a Brought Back. So this turn... Oh, and I think I had a Bobble trigger. So land, fetch, all that good stuff. Our Lurrus is dead at that point. So it's just going to be an Avalanche Riders and like hold up Brought Back. And then the following turn, Showdown and looking 4 deep. Would have actually resulted in not a lot. Not a lot, actually. So we were probably going to beat them on time. 2-3. 2-3 with Aspiring Spikes list, a Brought Back list here, attempting to bring back land destruction spells and mentors and your Seal Fires and your Lurrus package here. That was cool. Long games with the list. but I think in general it's got something going for it. It feels a little more powerful than Red White Lockout sometimes, but in other cases it just was like, well, if I don't get like a mentor and 1 to 2 spells, then it's like, oh, okay, what are we doing? Not technically, as we're fetching with Flagstone. Oh, I get, yeah. I guess the next cards were yes. Yes, Grayus. Not technically the 4 cards we would draw. It's a cool list, though. I think it would take some more practice. I think it has kind of the similar problems that Red White Lockout has. Destroying lands does not necessarily win you a game. Cleansing Wildfire is a cool cantrip, and then you can also ramp yourself. The thing is, you're just ramping to 4. Showdown was pretty powerful. Showdown making a big mentor. I think that's your... If there was one thing to be doing in this list, it's got to be Monastery Mentor and Showdown. But yeah. Well, Red White Lockout. Different version.